Hello, everybody. Welcome to the It's Big Grain Time podcast. Today, there's only two of us left because the other two died in a hole. Or they're just dead to us. I don't really know. They have lives, really. The other one, or one of them at least, has bad internet. I mean, what a sucker, you know. But yeah, actually, though, they have lives. Either way, the dynamic duo, Aiden or Toastie, and I, Ben or Knox, talk about stuff like space, the immortal death snail, gym, and summer plans. Please put this in the background, enjoy. I don't know. You have a life. You can decide, I think. But either way, enjoy. It's big rain time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Our friends
Got a,
kind
s-
of left us.
got a special one-on-one episode going.
Yes, it's that type of episode, that type of time. I always thought this time would come. I know.
Didn't think it'd happen this soon.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think it would happen this soon. I know. At some point, I would be talking to myself, but
Oh.
it's not happening that soon. Hopefully. But yeah, welcome back. Anything happened this week?
Not really. I'm starting work again on the 23rd.
Oh, word? Where?
Culver's. I was already working there, but I took like off this past semester, so now I'm going back for the summer. Or do you have like a job for the summer, or like what are you gonna do?
For this summer, I was just planning. I was planning maybe to get a job. I don't know where or volunteer.
That's a good idea.
Also for this week though, I like had the biggest scare of my life with this whole
Oh.
thing. I was in class one time, right?
Yeah.
And I was checking up on the podcast like frequently to see how it's doing because first video and stuff. And so I go to click on the Discord link and I click on the video, and the video wasn't there.
Oh, wait, what?
And I also clicked on it because like in my subscriptions, the channel wasn't showing up. In my history, it wasn't showing up either. So when I clicked the Discord link, it says the user
Oh.
has been terminated. I'm like, what? And so when my dad picked me up, I had the biggest panic ever, and I was so pissed. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was just silent in the car, and it's
Dude,
because
when I checked up on it when like I was first watching it, I did not expect even 30 views.
I didn't either. I don't know how I got there. We have like what 60 in this Discord, but like nobody's really on.
Yeah, but we have 54 views on it at this point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We need to find the rats who didn't watch.
Hmm. Who didn't watch it? They're gonna get hunted down. No. Yeah. So it was because of the stupidest reason why I was like, why it got me so worried. Literally, I went home. I was like, oh my gosh, this better not be like a copyright strike or anything, because I made sure I picked the most generic background music that's not copyrighted, or like image too from Pexels. How can you copyright Pexels? It's literally a free image website. And so I get on, and the only reason why is because of this. We detected some suspicious activity on your account. Please confirm it's you.
What?
And so literally, I just had to sign in and it was fixed.
Oh, sick.
And I was like, oh my gosh, all that stress because a suspicious activity.
Suspicious activity. Four friends talking to each other. That's rather strange.
That's rather strange. Maybe it's because they heard us stabbing people. Or not us, but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Maybe.
just maybe.
All right. So what do we have for our topics?
So the topic for just the two of us today is the
Mhm.
Immortal Death Snail. Now,
Okay.
I'll catch you up on it. So the Immortal Death Snail, apparently it's a meme,
Uh-huh.
and it's also known. I'm on knowyourmeme.com. It's also known as a snail assassin, and it's
Oh,
a hypothetical scenario. Quote by quote, a hypothetical scenario in which a person is given millions of dollars and is made immortal in exchange for being hunted down by a snail with a fatal touch for the rest of their existence.
okay. And is it like would you do it or would you not type beat?
No, it's like I guess it is actually, yeah. So my bad. You're immortal and given millions of dollars, but the only catch is a snail is gonna be hunting you for the rest of your life, and it's also immortal. And if it touches you once, you're dead.
Initial issue with that. You, can you sleep?
Yeah, you can sleep.
I mean, like, not okay. That was a dumb question. How would you sleep? Like, would you have to sleep in just like a moving car, like something like a moving car at all times?
That's what's the fun part of this question. You get to like find solutions to outrun the death snail.
Is this like a special snail or like it's slightly faster than the rest, or is it just a snail?
A regular ass snail that's just hunting you down, slowly, slimely, like moving
Mm.
its way towards you.
Oh, I'd do it.
I do it too.
I mean, I'd eventually be driven into insanity by being mortal
That's
because there's only so much that I could genuinely remember
that is
at a
true
certain
too.
point. So, and eventually, nothing materialistic would matter. No relationships would matter because you're gonna outlast all of it. So, actually, now that I think about it, would I want to do it?
Which well, it's like you also still the snail will always be there since it's always immortal too. So like eventually you can just
True.
meet up with the snail, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Do you
like
guys like die together?
I I guess if the snail, unless the snail chooses a new person
Oh, I don't want to be replaced.
after you died,
Just running around killing immortal people.
essentially, yeah,
Oh no, I'd do it because at least at the very end, I know there's gonna be someone waiting for me.
that is weirdly comforting, even if it's a snail.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, with all your riches and stuff, how would we combat the snail?
How would it combat something immortal?
Like how? Because I've seen some creative stuff here and there's like there's one YouTuber. She's like this. She's like, well, my plan is I would trap the snail and send it to the bottom of the ocean in a specific place I would know, so it wouldn't escape. And if I wanted to die, I can always just go there.
Wait, if we're talking immortal, are we talking like age-wise or like you're literally immune to everything?
Huh. It just says immortal from what I'm seeing, so I guess anything.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I could just put it. No, I was about to say I could just put it in a volcano, but no, I couldn't. Because the volcano would most likely erupt at some point.
And you would lose it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'd be living in fear again. Put it on the moon.
Put it on the moon.
I'll get there eventually, since I have infinite time.
Yeah. Since Elon Musk is gonna send us all to the moon.
Supposedly.
It'd be terrifying just to have a thought of like people going back and forth, right? As like a space colony. But you know that snail could hitch a ride at any time, but you don't know. Because
Oh, oh, wait.
oh
I
wait,
thought.
unless it jumps off the moon somehow.
But what if you just like put it in a box and then just like chain it, not chain it down, but bolt and chain it down to the ground?
Well,
You said it's just a regular snail,
yeah, it's just a regular immortal snail.
so it can't do anything about that.
Yeah, basically.
But since we're a little bit on the topic of space, do you think we are alone in the universe or even our own galaxy?
Damn, that is a. I love how you said since we're on the topic of space. Okay, no, we're not. I don't think we're alone. No.
Okay, so you're reasonable.
Yeah.
You know
It
how horrifying you. I mean, it's horrifying either way, but like, imagine how scary it is just to think that, hey, once human life is gone, or like once Earth is gone, there's no other life left in this universe. It's just empty and barren, just a bunch of light everywhere.
that is very terrifying. Like,
Also, I've thought about this like for a long time, but what if we're in like a Star Wars situation where like we're just on an unmapped galaxy
yeah.
and like the force and stuff and lightsabers are it's all real, but we don't know about it or like know about it yet, or we just like haven't been reached
Oh
yet.
gosh, that'd be I'd be so
There's
sad.
there's so much that could be going on that we would have no clue about.
That's true. That's true. And like, there's like all this. You're right. There's could be all this cool stuff going on, and we're just left out of it. Either because A, they didn't discover us, or B, we're just too dumb.
It's
Or,
something. It's I think it's like something what Neil deGrasse Tyson said, where it's like aliens must have come to Earth and found no intelligent life.
dang,
Like
he's
we're
not
probably
wrong.
inferior compared to literally everything else, to the point where it's not even worth their time to try and catch us up to their speed and advancements.
Oh gosh, that is terrifying.
It's probably like what humans are compared to monkeys, but worse, I guess you could say. So I guess what humans are compared to,
We're freaking ants. That's what we are.
yeah.
Oh
I
my.
mean, to ants, we're nothing but fucking elder gods. We
Yeah,
live a million times their lifespan, know everything, and can destroy them whenever we want.
and some of them have never even met a human at all.
So, like, well, if in their little ant colonies, they're doing a little education system, they're talking about humans, and then some little Timmy ant says, "Those aren't real," and then a human steps on the colony.
Little Timmy ant is gonna be scared for the rest of its life after its whole colony gets wiped out by a single foot.
I mean, by one 5-year-old with a water gun.
and a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Fermi paradox?
No.
So the Fermi paradox, it's this video on Cul-De-Sac, right? It's a theory they covered, and I believe I can't see this transcript here, but I believe it's like there's two suggestions here. Either one, we're not alone, like you said,
Mm,
or two, every single civilization like us got to the point where we destroyed ourselves, right? They destroyed themselves, right? And so
yeah.
like there's nothing left. So every time a new one comes up, it never gets to a point of gets to a point of meeting us because they destroy themselves first.
They can never get to interstellar travel.
I guess. And also just sometimes like even if they did, like they'd be still squabbling like us, right? And so they
Yeah.
just eventually destroy themselves.
I mean, I guess it is human nature to fight. Even if we somehow did bring about so-called world peace, people would find another reason to fight another.
Oh, totally. Like no matter
That's why
what,
there's always been war in history, just because it's how human nature is.
yeah, like no matter what, we'll always find something to like fight about or like to put each other down about because
Mm,
that is just human nature, like trying to gain some superiority or something.
It's all about the greed.
Are you suffering from erectile dysfunction? Whoa, whoa! How did that get there? Let's put it on a new ad. Let's see the pill. No, 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 no. The condom. No, no. What is all? No, what, a patch? Why? Oh gosh, everything I have lined up is all birth control ads. Crap. Lovely weather we're having, right? Shit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Please share or something. I don't know. Hello, son. What are you watching? Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. It's not what. No. Okay, okay. Whatever. You know, whatever. Granted. I think. I think we're not alone. I'm trying to still reassure myself because if we are alone, that'd be like very, very scary to think about. And for the same reason, right?
Yeah.
That we might not be alone or something. Like, wait, where am I going with
I'd
this?
rather us not be alone. Besides, what if one day, like aliens or just other life forms came to Earth and just like, I guess you could say, carried or boosted us to better technology,
Oh,
and we just all of a sudden can travel at light speed safely and consistently.
the amount of stuff we could see.
The amount of stuff we could explore and just like discover,
Space. Oh my gosh, that's a amazing idea. What will we find? It's endless. Now I think about it.
it's endless. The universe is ever expanding.
Wow.
Another thing about space.
Yes.
It also ties into the doors versus wheels debate.
How are you doing this so seamlessly? You went from snail to existential crisis to doors and wheels.
Now, black holes are
Wait, how you? I'm curious. How you?
black
Okay.
holes are actually can actually be seen as doors
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah.
to another part of the universe. And I have
Okay.
a picture of it somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Black holes are doors to other parts of the universe according to a new study, but you would never get to come back. And I was arguing with someone about it, saying there's more doors. Because if we're only talking about Earth, I don't know, because I'm not bothered enough to look into it. But if we're not only talking about Earth, there's objectively more doors. There's black holes everywhere, no matter where you go. I mean, hell, there's one at the center of our galaxy.
Yeah.
Like, how would doors possibly lose this debate? I want to hear your take on this too. Do you think
Oh.
there's more
Oh gosh.
wheels, or do
Okay.
you think there's more doors? We're only
So
talking Earth.
on a galactic scale, I'm not knowledgeable enough on this topic, so somebody could probably try to spin it to have more wheels, right? Because
Nice.
there's definitely a lot of spinny stuff in the
Yeah,
galaxy.
but here, let's look at the definition of what a wheel is.
What a wheel is.
A circular object that revolves on an axle and is fixed below a vehicle or other object enable it to move easily over the ground. So so I don't think you could argue that just because something is spinning doesn't mean like that wouldn't make it a wheel.
Let's
I
wait a
think that
sec.
just make it spinning. Like you know the Toya top. You just spin. I don't think you can count that as a wheel.
There's also I'm looking at Merriam-Webster, and there's the many definitions. One of them is something such as a round, flat cheese resembling a wheel in shape. There's a curving or circular movement, or an imaginary. Nope, that's not a good one either. A contrivance or apparatus having as its principal part a wheel, but basically something spinning.
But when I think of a wheel, I think of something that's causing another thing to move. So like a door,
Okay. Okay.
like a doorknob is technically a wheel because it's moving on an axle to move like the little I don't even know what it's called, but like the little thing that moves in and out of the door when you're trying to open and close it.
Oh, like those wheels.
Like that's a wheel. But then if we take it into circumstances of the debate, it doesn't matter because it's on a door, so it just zeroes out. Okay, this one's just to call out how stupid people are. But I I first heard of the debate of 1 billion lions versus the sun, and I at first thought it was satire.
Oh, I've seen that one. Oh, wait, have I? No, I've seen it on my feed, but I never watched the video.
Oh, I've never watched the video. I'm just like actually, taking the time to put 2 seconds of thought into it and saying, "Hey, the fuck is a lion gonna do against a giant star? Not a giant star, just a star. They're just gonna get melted right away. Like, what are they gonna do? Just bite it? It's a big gas ball."
I guess there's also different angles of attack, how you could play that too, because like
But it's just like they're not gonna get close enough to go at the sun.
that, yeah, they're not. It's also you could also think about it as like the combined energy of a million lions somehow going against the sun. Not even just the lions themselves, but like the sheer force or something, or like kinetic energy or something that they have stored. Right? Granted, I don't think they.
Speaking of energy, we can also bring this to Pokemon.
Okay,
Machamp, I believe, Pokédex entry. I want to say Sun and Moon.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I trust you.
Um, you can't find it, but basically, Machamp. I'm pretty sure one of its punches is equal to 1 megaton of energy. Where is it? I can't find it.
Oh no, his argument's falling apart.
It's not falling apart as much as I can't back it up.
Machamp punch.
I know I saw this on TikTok and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Did TikTok give you false information?
What?
What? Oh no, it does. No, it's on the Pokedex. So yeah, in Sun and Moon, or at least in Sun, it unleashes
Hmm.
megaton level punches that send opponents flying clear over the horizon.
And then I'm pretty sure Machamp can also throw 500 punches in a second, I believe it was.
Yes. Like,
So
uh
when you think about it, you got 500 megatons in 1 second, like 500 megatons of essentially energy in 1 second. That's 1 billion kilograms per punch. I believe that's 500 punches per second.
oh gosh.
And I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know if it was the strongest, but the Sarbamba was a 3-stage Teller Ulam. I don't know how to pronounce that. Designed hydrogen bomb with a yield of 50 to 58 megatons of TNT.
Oh my gosh.
Now multiply that by 10, and that's what Machamp, according to his Pokédex entries, can do in 1 second.
You're saying
So
Machamp has the power, 10 times the power of a nuclear bomb,
atomic bomb.
atomic bomb.
Let's in 10 punches, no, not 10 punches, in 50 punches, he matches that of the Sarbamba and oh my god, I can't do math, but in a fraction of a second, he does the same amount of damage as one of the strongest atomic bombs dropped, I believe. And then, which also ties into every Pokemon versus 1 billion lions. People really try to make arguments for the lions, but you put something like Machamp, who can just quite literally blow them all away in a few seconds, or like something like Salamence, who could just fly through the whole pack or Pride, I mean, and just cut through all of them because of how fast he is.
I feel like Pokemon power scaling is kind of funky.
It is. Something like a Poliwag could stand a chance because its skin is so rubbery that the like fangs of a lion won't even be able to break through.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wonder how if Pokemon ever. I also saw this question like, would you rather take $100,000 or choose any Pokemon of your choice to be your friend in real life? And obviously, I chose a Pokemon. Like, come on, that's really
Yeah,
obvious. But I was surprised to find out that most people would choose $100,000. I'm like, really?
I mean, Pokemon are horrifying, dude.
I know, but they're also very cool. Like,
I mean, they're fucking sick. Like, imagine being the guy who comes up to school flying on a Charizard and then puts it back in his Pokemon, puts it in his backpack.
that'd be sick.
And then imagine someone just trying to, like, fight you, and then you just pull out a Charizard and say, Get the fuck away from me. Like, that's what I'm saying.
The endless possibilities of Pokemon. Like even just one Pokemon, you can choose any Pokemon. So
So you
mm,
could literally choose Arceus
that's what
and
I'm saying.
be God, or have a god, have the god?
The god of the Pokemon universe, we'll say.
Yeah. Like, the fuck are people gonna do against you? You have the Pokemon that created everything as you know it.
I'll show it to like I'll show up to church with God
It's like,
casually.
guys, he's real.
Surprise.
Also, Arceus versus Goku. A lot of people have a lot to say about that, but it's
See,
mostly
that's
just the Goku tards.
but can you beat Goku? Granted, he probably
Yes!
could, yeah.
Yes, he can!
Arceus could, because like I'm not gonna argue that argument because Goku is like multiversal and stuff. Arceus literally created everything, right, in his like own perspective.
He was. I like to think that Arceus was too lazy to control everything, so that's why he created Pokemon like Dialga and Palkia to rule over space and time.
Yeah.
Like, Big Man is out here slumbering, and then he just creates not every Pokemon, but then he just creates two other gods to rule over, but he doesn't.
And like the Arceus we see in like video games and like the movies and stuff, that's not
Hmm.
really the real Arceus either. It's just like his avatar he
Yeah.
sent into there.
Well, then it's similar to like comparing DC or Marvel characters from their movie versions to their comic versions. It's just it doesn't compare.
True.
Like in the comics, Thanos, I think it's called he becomes the one above all, where he's literally become everything in existence.
Oh, I love yeah. In Infinity War, the OG Infinity War comic,
Hmm.
yeah, he literally destroyed everything. It's
Like
crazy.
he's able to go head to head with, I believe it's the Primordials.
Yeah, the primordials, and then like I believe there's literally the universe itself, like
Hmm.
as the embodiment of the universe, and
Yeah,
then
he fights the embodiment of the universe. It's just someone, and then you also look at Batman, who became the Darkest Knight in the Batman Who
oh,
Laughs.
I love that. I love those events. Oh my gosh.
And then you look at Batman in the most recent Batman movie, and it's like, what a fucking bitch. Like, I'd love to see those versions of characters animated. I don't want to see the heroes prevailing. Everyone, as much as people like to see that, they always like to see a hero fall. So why don't we give Thanos his own series where he rises to power and is beating Universal plus level entities?
I th- I think they're trying to get to a point where it's like multiversal and universal in Marvel. I seen Doctor
Yeah.
Strange. That movie was
Hmm.
kind of it's like a bridging movie, you know. It's not meant to be a big movie,
But
even
there
though
was
the
also
title.
what I think it was the Eternals.
They introduced the Celestials.
Yeah, that's what it was. And it's just like they're trying to finally expand more into the comics, but I'm worried about their execution with it because I haven't heard many good things about the Eternals, like the movie. I think it was the movie.
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about it either. Granted, it's actually not the worst Marvel movie, surprisingly. Morbius
What's the
came in
word?
and saved the day for them.
I haven't watched it yet. I don't think I will either, from what I've heard.
Yeah, don't watch it. I haven't watched either, but like from what I heard, don't watch it. Now that I have purged all of the indecent stuff off my ad list, I can actually give you an ad. So please share and stuff and whatnot. Let me play some music in the background. Where is it? Click. And oh, an ad. What is this? Hello there. Oh no. Are you interested in hot singles in your area? No, 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 no. I have an ad blocker. How's this happening? Well, just click the link down below and we'll give you something exotic. No, 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 no. Where's my damn flamethrower? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my flamethrower? Where is it? So about that snail.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what we were talking about originally.
Honestly, the snail. It's a pretty close deal with the snail. Like
No, no.
like we said, just trap it somewhere and find it
Yeah.
eventually.
Put it somewhere. You live out your life. When you decide it's over, you can just go there. Aside from the snail. What are you gonna do? Like, what are your? I mean, I know we talked about it a little bit over the summer, but like, I mean, a little bit earlier, but what are you gonna do over the summer to keep yourself entertained? Because I can tell you now, working's not gonna be fun, and volunteering, it'll be nice to do and fun, but you want to do other things too. So like, what are your plans?
Wait, I'm curious. Wait first. How long are you gonna work? Like in 9 to 5?
I will be working 11:30 to 4:30, 5 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. Then I volunteer Saturdays.
Oh, where are you planning to volunteer?
I already do, but at the Humane Society.
Oh, with the doggos and cats and
Yeah.
stuff.
I'd say it's pretty fun. If you do it, I'd recommend signing up for some of the earlier shifts. So like 8 to 10 would be the best, I'd say, just because you don't have to deal with with all the people coming in, and B, you'll actually have things to do.
Oh,
Because me and my mom go in 9/11. Whoa, okay,
whoa,
9 to
hey,
11.
hey,
I'd
hey,
say
hey,
we
yeah,
go
yeah,
in
yeah.
9 to 11, and even when we get there, only an hour after like the first shift starts, it's so boring because most of the cat cages are already cleaned. So then we're only left to like the remedial tasks such as like deep cleaning cages or like folding laundry, which I tend to do for most of my shifts, or doing the dishes.
Yikes. Okay.
It's just I don't know. Do you have any plans for work over the summer?
Work. Oh, um, I don't know. Just work anywhere. I was thinking plan. I guess I kind of was. I don't. Okay. My plan was I would be working labor once I turn 18 right away, so I can get something in. But
Like such as
such as like factory work or something.
that stuff takes a massive toll on your body really fast.
Oh yeah, I bet it does. But I think I
I mean,
should be good.
you could always work a normal. I say normal, but I don't know what you would classify as a normal job. But you could always just work a normal job, and then like if you wanted to stay in shape, just go to like Planet Fitness or something because their subscription is I think like $10 a month. So you can just go there and work out for a little while. Also, another thing about the Planet Fitness, over the summer they're doing a free membership for students for the summer.
Oh,
And me and Dawson plan to do it, and then me and my friend Micah also plan to do it.
yo,
It's
Micah! Oh my gosh, that's been a while.
yeah. I wait, you know Micah?
Micah, I feel like I've heard him. Right? Was it?
Oh,
Wasn't
you've
he your?
definitely heard of, but I'm trying to think if you've met.
I've never met Micah.
Okay, no, I didn't think so, but it's at the Planet Fitness at Easttown Mall, and me and David Vasquez were going there for our during our first semester. We were going there like religiously for 2 hours every day, except for weekends.
What do you even do? Whoa, you guys like lifting or like just some cardio
Li-
work?
I guess you could say I don't know how to describe it. We were lifting. We were trying to cut down on fat and build muscle, obviously. So I mean, it worked pretty well. And then when winter break hit, we lost like our school schedule. No, we didn't lose our school schedule, but the semester was over, so we lost structure to our day, and so we both stopped working out. And then the 15 to 20 pounds I'd lost had come back, and I had lost a decent amount of muscle mass
In 2 weeks?
in a month.
In a month? Oh yeah, because your guys is different. I forgot you're in college.
Yeah. So now that the Planet Fitness is bringing back free membership, not bringing back, but at MATC they were doing free memberships there. I guess they worked out a deal with Planet Fitness so that the students could go there for free. Or I guess not for free, but I guess the school would have paid for it. I kind of miss being there. It was a nice environment. Not a lot of people would be there at a time. They had all the machines you would really want to do. But yeah, I was going through it in my first semester.
Oh, wait, hold up. My dad just called me. I'll be back real quick.
Yep, sounds good. Now it's time for the intermission. This is where Ben cuts it out until he comes back. So from this point on, I will mute until he is back. I don't know, or you could just cue the music right here while we wait.
Okay, I've converted to Christianity and now hold a Bible, and I'm a certified priest. Hopefully everything will stay away now, since I have the Holy Bible in my hand and the Word of the Father. So let me advertise stuff to you as well. I don't think that's against Christianity as long as it's not hurting people. So please, share, comment, whatever, and let me read a proverb from this Bible. Please get down on your knees and pray. Get down on my knees, you say? Who said that? Wait, I'm in the room by myself. Who said that? Well, I can do that and confess my sins if you know what I mean. What? No, no, what? No, 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 no. Wait, no. Wait, how is that? I'm I'm not even a real this word. Wait. No, 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 no. How does this keep happening to me? Why? Okay, I'm back.
Back a lot faster than I thought he would be.
I thought it was it would be a lot longer too, but no. So the gym, how much muscle do you think you put on?
So when I started going to the gym, I was like 190. Like I think I weighed like 190 pounds, mostly fat. I started working out for 3 months. I'd say I lost 15 to 20 pounds of fat and then gained 5 to 10 of muscle. Because by the time I had finished, I was about 175.
Dang.
Now I'd say I'm probably about like 180, 185.
Okay.
But I mean, I plan to get back into it, and since I'm gonna start working again soon, I can kind of take control of my diet. I'll have the money to buy food, so like I could go to Woodman's and buy things like and do the standard cutting meals like chicken, rice, like broccoli, vegetables, things like that. And so I can fix my diet pretty easy, not easily, but I can fix my diet and start also teaching myself how to cook because that's another thing I wanted to learn how to do over the summer.
Ooh,
So yeah,
it's a
double
it's
plus.
it's a great skill to have. It's super fun.
Besides, I'll need it eventually.
Yeah. You don't want to rely on just ramen noodles to your college life.
Oh God, no. And I mean, like you can make a lot of meals for really cheap. Not really cheap, but like
Relatively.
it'll look expensive when you're buying all the ingredients, but when if you properly space the ingredients, you're having like $3 meals that are amazing every single day just because you're the one prepping them and cooking them.
Yeah, it's like to your own taste and stuff and
Yeah,
all that.
exactly.
Dang, you're trying to get swole and lean.
Yeah. I was a little lean back in my first semester.
Back
I
in
think
first
I'll see
semester.
if I can find a picture. I probably can, I just don't know where.
I get to see Aiden's muscles. No.
This was me and David at the gym.
Oh, let's
You
see.
can edit in the picture if you want to the
Yo, look at
video,
that.
but you
Look at
can
those
see David
forearms.
David did an incredible David had an amazing weight loss journey, but I'll save that for him just in case he wants to share that if he's ever a guest.
Oh yeah, I remember David Vasquez. If I'm thinking about the right
Mhm.
person. Yeah, he
Yes, you
did.
are.
He looks really good, actually. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to work out with you guys. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but
Oh, I'll put you through hell and back, but
I've I've been there.
no,
I can do it
you'll
again.
enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. I mean, like me and David we were putting in work. We were definitely putting in the work. At the beginning, we'd always start off with 30 pull-ups. Oh, it was on the assisted
There are
machine, but
30
we do
pull-ups.
30 pull-ups, 30 dips, and then we would go run a mile. And then we'd start whatever exercises we had going for the day.
Dang, you
And it
guys are
was on a treadmill,
strong.
so it was on a treadmill, so it was easier. But I think I at one point ran a 7:30 mile. Yep, a 7:28. I was huffing and puffing, but I got the 7:28 and I was so happy with myself.
That is so impressive and like really respect, honestly.
Would you want to join us at the gym?
I actually might want to
Take us up on our offer?
like yeah, but I obviously gotta sort that out, with the membership and stuff. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
no, it sounds fun.
it'd be fun to have you.
Oh, it'd be crazy. It would be a crazy time.
It'll be a crazy time, but it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Besides, I want to look really intimidating.
you want to look really intimidating.
I want to look intimidating. Like I want to look. I want to be like 200 pounds of muscle.
You basically want to scare your girlfriend's dad. Intimidating. Is that what you're trying to say?
I want to be interrogating my girlfriend's dad. I don't want to get interrogated.
You're the one interrogating. Okay.
Look, okay, but like, okay, imagine this. Your your daughter's boyfriend, who she's been like worried that she's been worried for him to meet you. He finally goes in there to meet you. You're trying to look as intimidating as you can, and it's just this like 6'3", 16-year-old who's 200 pounds of muscle.
This fucking anime characters comes in.
Would you not be horrified?
I would be
And I'd
absolutely
have
terrified.
amazing hair too. I'd be fucking majestic.
Oh my gosh, you'd be exactly like Jotaro Kujo.
That's my dream right there.
That's your dream. Oh, you could definitely like achieve it.
If I really tried, I could probably cosplay Aaron Yeager from like the recent Attack on Titan season.
You'd be perfect for that. Yeah, if you like got into shape and stuff.
Like I'm a little taller than Aaron, but I'm basically his physique if I get to that point. I don't even want to say it's a dream because it's gonna be a reality.
It's gonna be reality. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. There's
Sean's gonna
nothing that
be
can be done about
yeah. Sean's gonna be cosplaying as Jack Sparrow. You're coming in as Aaron Yeager chasing him. Oh,
it.
perfect.
Damn, this just got me really excited.
It's got me
I
excited
mean,
too.
I was doing some exercise in my room, like literally right before the podcast, because I was already thinking about it, and I was like, I want this to happen, so
You're gonna will it into existence.
I am going to will it into existence. No one's gonna stop me.
Gosh, I don't remember when my own quote unquote fitness journey started. Because if you remember me back in elementary school, I was kind of chubby.
You were a little chubby, but so was I.
I
I've
don't.
always been a little chubby.
I guess it didn't show on your face that much.
No,
There's also puberty too. That's a thing. But
true. Puberty hit me like a truck.
oh yeah, yeah, it did. It definitely did.
I was shorter than almost every girl in our middle school class in eighth grade. I was like 5'3" in eighth grade.
Mm,
Freshman year, I was shorter than most people. I was like 5'6" at that time.
yeah, that
And
sounds
then
about right.
COVID hit, and I am now 6'2", 6'3".
I still am in disbelief that you're taller than Sean out of all people.
I'm taller than Sean?
Yeah, you're tall. Yeah, we did this at the prom.
Oh, that's right.
You're
Dude,
taller than
Sean was
Sean.
always the tall guy of the group. You know how do you know how good it is to hear that you became the tall guy of the group?
No, talk to me more about it.
No, wait, no. Sorry, sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that.
No, no, no. Keep going. Keep going.
No, it's just like I don't know. I'd always seen Sean as the bigger kid because he's always been older and taller than us. Then out of nowhere, I'm taller than him, and it's kind of weird though, because I've always quite literally physically looked up to Sean. Seeing with him like eye to eye is so weird. I always like saw him as a skyscraper.
That's how. Yeah, that's how I feel every day now. God, because like when I saw you at that ACT, and the reason why I looked you up and down is because I'm like, no, that can't be right.
No,
Like, nah,
no.
no.
Oh boy, was it though.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't realize how much I had grown over COVID. The last time they had done a physical was like beginning freshman year, so 5'6". And then they tell me I'm 5'10", and I'm like, hold on.
Oh my gosh, that must. Oh, okay, okay.
Like I was as tall as other girls in my friend group. I was as tall as like Bree's friend group.
You're moving up in the world at this point.
I was literally moving up. It felt weird growing, but now I kind of wish I didn't grow as much as I did.
Wait, why?
Being tall kind of sucks because first of all, my calorie intake skyrocketed because I need it. Like I ate for dinner. I had 2 servings of noodle spaghetti and meatballs
Uh huh.
because I know only 1 serving wouldn't be enough. My maintenance calorie right now is like 3,000 calories a day, and I think the average, so let's look it up. Average male maintenance calories. Adult males generally require 2,000 to 3,000 calories per day to maintain weight. But like we did them, like we used those websites and we checked it out, and with working out 5 days a week for 2 hours, my maintenance calories was upwards of 3,000. But since I was on a deficit, I was eating like 2,000 calories, like a little less than 2,000 calories a day.
Whoa. Okay, that's way too much of a deficit, Aiden.
I
Like
don't know. That's how much I was supposed to be on deficit, at least. I did not follow it.
from 3,000 to 2,000.
I mean, here's the thing. The 3,000 calories thing was only a calculation. It was never really what my body needed because honestly, every day when I ate like roughly 2,500, I started feeling like I ate a little too much. Even while working out, I think the 1,800. I was doing like 1,800 calories a day, and it was healthy. I was doing it in a healthy manner. Like I was making sure I was still eating right. I was still at proper like everything was fine. I was fine. My health was okay. It's just like when you look at the numbers, it looks like too much of a deficit, but in the scheme of things, it didn't really have too big of an effect, if an effect at all.
Well, if you say it's fine, you're the one who's doing
Hey,
it, so yeah.
I'm just saying it's not as like worrying as Tyler's because I did mine over the course of like 3.5 months.
What did Tyler do?
He lost 40 pounds in a month and a half.
Hmm? He lost 40 in a month and a half?
40 in a month and a half. He was biking 20 miles a day, working like he was roofing over the summer, and he was like I don't even know. I think he was doing like I think he said he was doing like 1,000 something a day.
Dude's either A, gonna end up in the hospital, B, keep this up.
That was last summer. So that's like gone. But like as much as he says he did it healthily in the right way,
It does not sound like it.
he's a 16-year-old he's a growing 16-year-old who's doing extremely intense workout every day with like probably 1,500 less than his body would have actually needed. So I was worried. I was worried about him, but he's fine right now. So I'm hoping nothing. I'm hoping nothing bad happens to him
I mean,
for his future health.
if he's all right now, he probably would have
He's all
dropped.
right.
If he would have dropped, it would have probably been back
It
then.
would have been then. Yeah.
You guys are like, I don't know. You guys are kind of crazy here. Uh, I
God,
don't,
dude.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
about this
what was
workout
wrong
thing.
with us in our first semester. We were wrong. Something was wrong with us.
Uh,
I need to get back into that, man. It felt so good.
yeah, I bet it did. Lifting and stuff. It's fun. Like
I was an absolute gym rat.
when I first got into lifting, I'm like around middle school. I don't do it much anymore. But
Mhm.
man, the first time I like curled and stuff, my arms were literally stuck in the L position. Like the next morning, like it hurt to move them past. They couldn't move past that. Like just imagine that's the best I can
Oh,
say.
that's so
The L
uncomfortable.
position. Just make an L with
That's
your arms, and that's how
yeah,
it
that's
was.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's how much like I pushed myself on the first thing with curls,
Mhm.
because curls. And granted,
Yeah.
it wasn't a good move either, because like it wore out my tendons, so I have
Yeah.
like elbow problems. So I tend to
Oh,
not do much with these things, or like I'm very cautious of it. Same with my knees. My joints are just weak in general. Now that I think about it,
I have a knee condition,
a knee
and
condition.
it's okay. I say that, but it's not as bad as it sounds. It's called Osgood Schlatters, and I essentially have like these bony bumps on both my knees, like below the kneecap. At first, like I think I got them first in freshman year, and they hurt like hell.
Yikes!
And then like I was talking to my mom about it, and so we went to the doctor, and my doctor's like, "Yeah, you have Osgood Schlatters. The pain should go away when you're done growing." And 2 years later, the pain finally settled down.
2 years? Okay.
2 years, and
Oh,
every once in a while, it still comes back. So I'm a little worried.
especially during like a heavy load. If that like suddenly just comes back, that'd be scary.
Oh yeah, no. Every once in a while, I'll be minding my business while like doing something. Like I remember I was doing tennis. I was doing tennis season this year. And every once in a while, I'll just feel like this really sharp stab in one of my knees. I'm like, all right, sick.
Are you like the Peter
So,
Griffin meme?
ah.
Ah.
At first, I was for sure. But God, my legs have succumbed to so much. Every time I go up to Zach's cousin's cabin with him and his family, along with like Bree, I always get a scar on my left leg every single time I've gone up there. The first one I was getting from one boat, I was getting wow. I was getting on one boat to the other, and I hit my knee on the edge of the boat, which was surprisingly sharp and little graphic. But like you could like I got such a deep cut to the point where
Ugh.
you could see essentially what was flesh. Like it was white, there was veins. It was disgusting. I was
Yikes.
bleeding for like an
Oh.
hour. I was
Oh.
bleeding for like an hour,
Ugh.
and like a corner of my towel was just red because I was trying to like stop the bleeding.
What the hell?
I was applying an unholy amount of pressure on it, but it stopped after a while. When I say after a while, I mean when we put alcohol on it and bandaged it. And then this past summer when we went up again,
Oh no.
we were jumping off the boat going into the lake. I was climbing up the ladder because apparently one of their boats had a ladder, real fancy, and
Fancy.
it's a metal ladder, so you can
Oh.
see where this is going.
Okay. Oh no.
I was going up it, I was swimming towards it. and I caught my left thigh along the edge of it,
Ugh.
and I think I got what? Let's see. Let's use a rough estimation. I think that's like a 4 inch, 4 inch cut, and I was like
Ooh.
bleeding. I was just like bleeding in the leg for like another hour, and when we got back to the cabin, I was so lightheaded. I was so out of it. That's also because, dude. Oh, and then Zach, we were swimming around. This was after I'd already cut my leg. We were swimming around, I was swimming. I was essentially running away from him. I don't remember why, but I was. And I like suddenly stopped. Not suddenly. I stopped because we were coming close to the boat. He didn't realize. So with the
Um,
full force that he has as a baseball player, he just smashes his hand down into my face.
oh,
Oh my god, I was like dazed. I felt like I just got stunned or something. Like
you felt like you just got punched. I wonder why.
it's crazy. I got hit so hard. I mean, I felt way more shock than pain because I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." But I don't know. I just got back. We got back to the cabin, and I just sat in a chair for like an hour, spacing out.
You just get. You've been through a
Dude,
lot. That's all I'm gonna say. I literally just added what makes you cringe to the topic list
what what makes you cringe?
because
Should we
that's
save that for another
oh
time, or
yeah,
should we save?
we're saving that because the injury stuff. Oh
Oh, I have plenty of things. Okay, I don't have like any more. I don't really have any more injuries that I can talk about.
yeah, I got
But
my signature one, which is not my
oh,
injury, but like the one that I came up with like back in the day. It's like
mhm.
I always ask the question to make people cringe if I wanted to. It's like paper cutting your eye. Just like that's
Ah,
it always works. It always
oh,
works.
okay. Ugh.
We'll save more. We'll save that too.
Oh, I have so many things I cringe at. Not so many things. I have things I cringe at. Oh God, I don't like what you said.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I've
Oh,
grown accustomed to it though.
I mean, there's also the thing where it's like putting toothpicks under your toenails and kicking a wall.
Don't. No, okay then.
Oh my God.
We'll save this for later. I'm like, ugh. We'll save the cringe
Oh,
talk for later.
it's
But
so bad, but it's like it's so easy to make someone cringe with.
oh my. Okay. Ugh. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like I can feel the
Don't
toothpick under
no.
my toenail already.
Ew. Okay.
Ah.
That's bad. Nope. We're not doing that. Okay. Not right now.
Oh no, man! I think for a one-on-one episode, if that went pretty well.
I think it did too. Yeah. I guess
What
we
was
can wrap it up then.
yeah? What was the recording time on this?
It's like an hour 20.
Oh my God!
Like I'm splitting it up right now, or well, maybe hour and 5. Now that I think about it.
Let's see what happens after editing.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cause like I cut it down 8 minutes before, so we'll see. Well, it's been a good podcast. We'll say.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good podcast. Thanks for coming. Uh,
Adios.
yeah, we're just us two as a duo, the dynamic duo, because our other two friends left us, or they have lives. I don't know which one, but
I
something like
don't
that.
know. Sounds like one of them just has bad internet.
Ah, loser. Okay.
What a nerd.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Bye,
Goodbye.
everybody.